Despite the fun and excitement of amusement parks such as SeaWorld, have you ever considered what it would be like to be on the other side of that giant fishbowl? My reason for asking is not to inform you on SeaWorld, but I do intend to educate you on the pros and cons of cetacean captivity. And SeaWorld provides the perfect example of abnormal marine life behavior due to their whale and dolphin shows that led to 3 fatal incidents involving the largest whale in captivity, known as Tilikum, weighing 12,500 pounds and over 22 feet in length. The deaths invoked controversy over the effects of cetacean captivity. However, many people still lack this knowledge. Foremost, a cetacean is a marine mammal of the cetacea, a whale, dolphin, or porpoise. This debate is focused specifically on cetaceans due to their high level of intelligence and their need to live in complex social groups known as pods. The first whale targeted for captivity occurred in the 1960s. Wild orcas spend their entire lives with their pods, in which they form bonds that cannot be recreated or stimulated in captivity. The removal of an orca from their pod induces levels of stresses that can cause ulcers and extreme loneliness due to their social nature. As if the stress from seclusion isn't enough, the orcas and dolphins as well are caught in a net and then lifted by a crane into an airplane where they will then be transported to the park. The orcas and dolphins are then contained in tanks that interfere with their sonar and echolocation capabilities and refine them from their natural behaviors such as swimming up to 100 miles a day, hunting, and playing. Instead, the orcas swim in circles all day long. Also, due to shallow waters, the dorsal fin of the orcas collapses, which is not a normal characteristic of orcas in the wild. Wild orcas survive on fish and meats of sea lions in the wild, but are fed dead fish and vitamin supplements in captivity, which may also cause abnormal behavior. In some cases, orcas are held captive in netted areas of the ocean. However, if there were to be a hurricane, there is no way of protecting the captive environment from debris and waste, which is harmful to the orca's health. The fatal incidents with Tilikum, though orcas are highly intelligent, will react no matter with the relationship between the trainer and the orca. The killer whale will always be unpredictable, so the trainer will always be at risk. Now, here are some of the pros that you can reflect on. Though there are many detrimental effects of captivity, there are also many advantages. The tanks provide safety from predators and pollution. Amusement parks with aquatic shows are high-profiting industries that also fund marine life research. Training orcas and dolphins provide an up-close environment used for research and publicity for conservation. Most animals bred in captivity cannot fend themselves after so long if released into the wild, although it is currently being researched. Also, birds in captivity have minimized the brutal capturing of the wild, and captivity also helps science better understand and conserve killer whales and dolphins. I then reviewed many articles of the interviews with former orca trainers, which was very enlightening due to the fact that they observed and worked with whales one-on-one. They are very passionate about the orcas and focus primarily on the welfare and freedom versus the research and conservation awareness that provide in captivity, which ultimately led to the trainer's departure of the industry. I hope the information that I acquired will influence your opinion and provide you with a clearer outlook on the subject as well. Do you think that orcas should remain in captivity?